Do you need a pony holder? No. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming. Okay, a couple quick announcements. This Friday, so tomorrow, 6 p.m., there's a free community meditation here. It's just a half hour for Ukraine. They're accepting donations if you want to donate for charity, and Steph is leading that. I was gonna lead it, but now I'm teaching 2 classes this weekend. So instead, I'm teaching Saturday here at 9 a.m. Forest, which I just basically teach like deep power. And then Sunday, 9 a.m. deep power. So 2 more chances. Well, and tonight at 8:30, but probably. So not for me, but they do always happen every week, 9 a.m., 9 a.m. And then starting in April, we'll also have a 10:30 a.m. class on both of those days. And all of those classes, except for Forest, which Anastasia teaches, are going to be taught by rotating instructors. So I will teach them once in a while. I taught Sunday this past week, but I'm going to teach again because Kim's out of town. I'm trying to think. I think that's all. Oh yeah, and my sweatshirt. These are my new sweatshirts, and I'm so excited about them. If you're interested in purchasing, there's some on the bench out there. Right now, I just have the crops and then some t-shirts and some guy tank tops. They're 44 and then 25 for a t-shirt. So, all right, let's practice. Go ahead and find child's pose today, you guys. So start in your variation of child's pose, knees wide or knees together, you choose. Maybe somewhere in between. And if it feels good, you're welcome to move a little bit. Sometimes I like to move my hips from side to side. Sometimes I like to roll my forehead from side to side against my mat. And you can feel into stretching in child's pose. So really reaching forward through your fingertips, even pushing the ground away with your fingertips. And then just relaxing, letting your forearms rest down. And take these first few moments to just really fully arrive here in this space. So notice the ground underneath you, its support, its stability. Notice the air on your skin, the energy in the room. Maybe even notice a taste or a texture in your mouth. And notice how you feel inside. So any emotions that you may have brought with you to class. Any energies that are just moving through. And then physically, how does your body feel? How does this position feel in your body? What is there to notice? Next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can. Take a moment to pause in fullness. Maybe even sip in a little bit more. Exhale, big sigh, let it go. Ah. Do that a couple more times. So inhale, fill up. Breathe all the way down into your low back, low belly, hold. And then big sigh, let it go. One more time. So biggest inhale you have taken all morning long. Feel this breath, this prana, this life force, fill up all the little spaces. And then when you're ready, release, breathe it out, soften even more. Ah. Good, you guys. Seal your lips now and begin to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. And as you come into this breath, see if you can hear it. Sounds like an ocean wave or a gentle whisper. Whenever you are ready for movement, keep this breath moving and flowing. Rise up to your hands and your knees and start to explore from your tabletop position. So you might go for some cat-cows to begin with. You might take some big circles with your hips. So you can circle your hips all the way around, feeling into all those spaces. Notice what feels good, what feels open, and then what feels stiff, what feels tender, what feels sore. Maybe you come all the way forward towards Cobra or Up Dog. You can take it back into your child's pose at any time. You want to stretch your wrists, your forearms. Maybe you spin your fingers out to the sides or even back towards your knees. Maybe you flip your palms up to face the sky. So tons of ways to explore. Keep your eyes closed. Go by feeling. So rather than thinking your way through this, feel from the inside. Drop into your body. How does your spine feel? Shoulders, hips, neck. I'd say give yourself about 3 to 5 more rounds, just this intuitive movement. And then eventually downward facing dog is where we will end up. So you can start your transition in your own time and even in your own way. If you want to move through a vinyasa to get there, if you want to take a hovering tabletop, so maybe hovering your knees for a moment and then slowly lifting your hips back and up. Nice, everybody. Once you're back in your down dog, do pretty much the same thing. Just explore it, feel into it. Pedal out your heels, move your hips side to side, shake your head, yes, no. Maybe you want to lift one leg and then the other. Maybe you want to windshield wiper your heels from side to side. So tons of ways to explore in your down dog, or just find stillness. Focus on the movement of your breath inside your body, the expansion and contraction. Maybe make tiny little micro adjustments. So the ones that I can't see if I'm looking at you, but you can feel them on the inside. So how can you be more efficient in your body, more skillful in your body? Big, spacious breaths. Use each inhale to create a sense of lightness or buoyancy. And then each exhale, see if you can find your center. Connect to your intrinsic strength. Draw your navel towards your spine. Awesome poses, everybody. Take 1 or 2 more breaths into your down dog. And then eventually just start to crawl your hands back to the back of your yoga mat until you find yourself in a forward fold. So eventually all of the weight will come into your feet. I'd say feet about hips width distance apart, or maybe even a little bit wider for this first one. All 10 toes face forward. Grab opposite elbows for Ragdoll Pose. Imagine a rope is attached to your belly button. It's pulling straight up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. So you're just dangling like a little ragdoll. Sway, bob. See if you can bring your weight forward. So more in your toes and the balls of your feet, less in your heels. Little or big bend in your knees. And then focus on lifting your butt, lifting your sit bones, drawing navel to spine. Crown of your head towards the ground, forearms towards the ground. Breathe into your back body. Even imagine you can breathe down the backs of your legs. Nice, you guys. Take 1 more big, spacious breath. And then with your next inhale, find your halfway lift position. So Ardha Uttanasana, get all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, let it go. Refold. Do that 1 more time. Halfway lift. So top of your head reaches forward, tops of thighs press back. Exhale, fold, bow. This time, come through your halfway lift, rise all the way to stand. Inhale, arms to the sky, stretch it out. Exhale, hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Flowing with your breath, high mountain, stretch tall. Exhale, take a slow swan dive. So lead with your heart, traction out your spine, then fold in. Beautiful, friends. With your inhale, find your spinal extension. So get all the rounding out. Nice work. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet. Lead with your heart. Take it all the way to stand. Arms to the sky. Big inhale. Try to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. Hands to heart. Exhale. Reconnect with you. One more round like that. Moving meditation. High mountain reach. And follow your breath down slowly. See if you can take the entire length of your exhale. Then let it all go. Ha. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Broaden through your sit bones. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Exhale, bow and fold. Ha. Good job. Root through your feet. Take it all the way to stand. Arms to the sky. Breathe in, stretch. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, inhale, take your arms up. Side body stretch, grab your left wrist with your right hand, and then hips towards the windows, over to the left, upper body towards the door, over to the right. Keep your left shoulder plugged in, so pull it back and down, and then tug with your right arm. Resist with your left arm. More weight in your left foot. If you want, you can reach your right tiptoes out to the right or even try balancing. Breathe into your left side body, left rib cage, left waistline. Take one more huge breath. Nice, Hans. Inhale, bring it back to center. Switch your grip. So grab hold of your right wrist and then up and over, other side. As much length as you can create. Keep your right shoulder plugged in. Maybe left tiptoes reach out. Maybe left foot floats up. Focusing on that stretch in your left side. Breathing into the length there. Awesome, Chris. Take one more round. Soften through your face. Good, Kate. Inhale back to center. And then as you exhale, hands behind your back. Either interlace your fingers. If that's too much, you can grab opposite elbows instead. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then if you want more, press your palms together, steeple your index fingers. Imagine your elbows are magnetized. Try to squeeze them closer without locking out your elbows. Start to reach your hands back. And then maybe add a little back bend. So lift your heart up, reach your knuckles down, hug in with your inner thighs, press your hips gently forward. Take one more huge inhale. Keep your clasp, exhale, hinge at your hips, slow swan dive down, forward fold. Give yourself about 3 rounds of breath with your fingers interlaced. So little or big bend in your knees, lift your sit bones towards the sky, lift your knuckles towards the sky. Try not to lock out your elbows, relax your neck, let your head be heavy, maybe shake yes or no. Take one more big inhale. Nice work, friends. Exhale, hands to your low back. Release your clasp. Let your arms hang. Maybe give them a little shake up. Next time you breathe in, find your spinal extension. And then as you exhale, plant your hands and start to crawl forward into a plank position. So top of a push-up. Nice, Sydney. Shoulders over wrists, hips level with your shoulders. If you would like to modify, knees can come down at any time. See if you can start to take little rocks forward and back. So spread your fingers wide, push the ground away, and then think of sawing through wood with your body, just little tiny rocks. Next time you inhale, find that little rock forward. So on your tippy toes, keep that lower halfway down. Exhale, chaturanga, hold. Inhale, push back up, high plank. One more time like that. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push up. Slow as you can go, all the way down. Exhale. Ah. Nice, Christine. Inhale, Spiderman Cobra. So hands out wide, lift to your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, take a twist to your right and dip your left shoulder down. Inhale, back to center, lift your heart, press down through your pelvis. Exhale, other side, twist, right shoulder dips down. Go one more time, each direction, moving with your breath, moving at your pace. Feel into your shoulder girdle. Feel into your front body, back body, side body. Eventually, an inhale will bring you back to center. You can hold for as long as you'd like. Downward facing dog, however you want to transition. Once you're back in your down dog, one more time, you've got a few deep breaths, so feel free to move and explore, or just be still. If you want to turn it into a turbo dog, feel free. So the only thing that you would change is your arms. Bend your elbows a lot and then squeeze them in towards each other. So almost like a dolphin pose, but your forearms are hovering just an inch or so above the ground. Continue to lift through your sit bones to that invisible rope. It's pulling up, it's tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. Nice, you guys. Awesome, Scotty. Take one more big inhale, everyone. Lengthen. Exhale this time, gaze forward. Empty out first, step, tiptoe, or hop. Forward fold, top of your yoga mat. Inhale to your halfway lift. Nice and long. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet. Rise all the way up. Inhale, stretch tall. Face cam. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, inhale, arms to the sky. Now this time as you exhale, step your right foot off the right side of your mat. All 10 toes still face forward. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward, spine parallel to the ground. So bear pose. Your butt sticks out behind you. Reach forward like you want to touch the front wall. And if possible, palms face each other. Try to press your arms up at the same time as you're trying to press your chest down. Soften through your face. Try not to strain through your neck. Nice poses. One more round. Awesome, Hans. As you inhale, come back to center, high mountain. So arms to the sky, stretch it out. And then exhale, we'll take it to the other side. Left foot steps left, bend your knees, stick your butt out, reach your arms forward. If it's too much to reach your arms forward, you can try reaching them out to the sides or even reaching them back. So you choose what works best for you. Keep your spine long, try not to round. Keep your weight in your heels, see if you can pick up your toes and spread them. Get just a little bit lower, take one more round. Nice work, friends. As you inhale, back to your mat, reach up high. Exhale, baby back bend, so cactus your arms. Bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze, lift your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And then exhale, slow swan dive all the way down. As you inhale, find your halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, take your vinyasa however you would like. We'll see you back in down dog. Nice job, friends. Ujjayi breath, so fire it up. Slow, spacious, smooth even. Next time you inhale, take your right leg to the sky. So three-legged down dog. And for this one, see if you can keep your hips square. So inner thighs face each other. Press forward and down through your fingertips. Press up and back through your right foot. And feel that connection to center. Lift from your belly button. Awesome. Nice poses. Take one more inhale, super strong, powerful through your right leg. Exhale, right knee to your nose. So curl in, hollow out, shoulders over wrists. Stay here, breathe in. See if you can round through your mid back, lift through your waistline. And then exhale, step your right foot through low lunge. Take a moment to just stretch your legs, anything that calls to you. So maybe back knee comes down. Maybe you work your front leg towards straight, open through your front hip. Lots of places to go, or just close your eyes, put your awareness in your legs and simply breathe. Doesn't have to be anything too complicated. Good, everybody. In your next couple of rounds, we'll meet up in a crescent lunge so you can start your transition whenever you are ready. Nice, Donzi. So front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot, and then your stability comes by hugging towards midline. So front hip pulls back hip pulls forward. It's like you're plugging the femur bones into the sockets. So your lower half is your foundation, your strong, stable foundation. Your upper half is your expression, your unique expression. So feel into it, breathe into it, soften around it. Nice poses, you guys. Take one more big inhale here. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your front thigh. Lean forward just a little bit. So think of a diagonal line from the top of your head back to your heel. Draw your belly button back towards your spine. It's like you're trying to puff up your low back. And then when you're ready, start to lean forward, float your back foot off the ground, warrior 3 variation. So press back with your left foot like you're trying to stomp it on the back wall. Press your hands into your thigh, draw navel to spine, lengthen. Stay where you're at, or option to add some arms. So either forward, out to the sides, back, prayer hands. Maybe just one arm goes forward. Good, you guys. Take one more round, your fullest expression. Nice, Christine. See if you can come back to your crescent lunge, soft landing. So left toe step back, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. We're gonna twist. So left hand stays down, right arm to the sky. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Keep your back leg strong and powerful. Unless you're modifying, then back knee can come down. Imagine you want to pull your right hip towards the back wall, but at the same time, your right knee is magnetized to your left armpit. Twist from your center. So breathe all the way down. Use your exhale to twist, twist, twist. One more round. End of your exhale. Good job, you guys. Let it go. Now listen, pivot your back heel down, rise up to warrior 2. So as you are ready, cartwheel your arms up, right arm forward, left arm back, right toes face forward, left toes face directly to the left. Wrap your right butt cheek underneath you. So if it feels like your butt's sticking out, right butt cheek wraps, and then notice if your left hip shoots forward. See if you can neutralize your pelvis and just allow your hips to open. Beautiful poses. Next time you inhale, keep your legs the same. Reach your fingertips forward like you want to touch the front wall. So kind of slide your wrists and then tip it over. Right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky, side angle. Keep your hips open, keep your heart open. Option to reach your left arm forward towards me. So lengthen through your left side. Stay rooted through your back foot. If the half bind or the full bind is where you want to go, you're more than welcome. Take about 2 more rounds, 2 or 3 more big deep breaths. Nice, good variations. Beautiful, Kate. Slow, steady, big breaths. So let it fill up all the little spaces. Finish the round you are on. Take your exhale all the way to empty. And then from the press of your feet, rise up through warrior 2, straighten your front leg, and then take it back to a reverse triangle. So right arm reaches up and slightly back. Try to keep your hips level. So it's very tempting to let your front hip come up or back hip come up. Try to level them out, feel into that. And then as much length as you can create, press down into your right foot, reach through your right fingertips, breathe into your right side. One more inhale. Nice, Christine. As you exhale, friends, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. 3-legged down dog. Take your right leg back and up. Inhale. Exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward. 3-legged plank. Modify if you like. Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, lift your heart. Shoulders down and back. Exhale, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Slow, deep breaths. Next time you breathe in, left leg to the sky. Nice, Sydney. So inner thighs face each other, hips square. Notice if it feels like you're kind of sinking into your right hip, hug in with your right inner thigh. Lift from your belly button, from your center. Push the ground away. Make your left leg so strong and powerful. If I came over and tried to press it down, it would not even move. Okay, one more huge inhalation. Nice job. Exhale, left knee to your nose. So scoop out your belly. Stay here as you breathe in. Push the ground away, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, step forward, soft as you can. Low lunge. And then take a moment just stretching through your legs. Anything that feels good on this side, anything that calls to you on this side. Noticing hips, hamstrings, knees, ankles, toes. Then in your next couple of rounds, high crescent. Rise up when you're ready. Definitely, there is an element of balance in our crescent lunge. See if you can make both hips face directly forward. So it's not like you're kind of in warrior one, you're kind of in crescent lunge, back hip faces forward on the ball of your back foot. Pull your front hip back, back hip forward. So you're plugging the femur bones into the sockets. You feel that stability. Yes, nice job, you guys. Come through your low abdominals. And as you do that, feel your heart lift higher, your spine, your side bodies grow longer. One more inhale, reach, maybe even gaze up. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, lean forward, draw your belly button in and up. So you want to connect to your center. Notice if your left hip shot out to the left, hug in with both inner thighs. When you are ready, warrior three variation. So lean forward, float your back foot up. Imagine you're planting your back foot on the back wall. So make your back leg strong, make it active. It will be so much easier to hold. Stay where you're at or add some arms. So your choice, your fullest expression. Nice Makai. Navel to spine. Bend your standing leg if it's helpful. Take one more round. Awesome, you guys. End of your exhale, step back softly, crescent lunge. Arms reach up, breathe in. Nice, Cam. Exhale, hands come down. Twist. So right hand on the ground, left arm to the sky. You're welcome to use a block under your right hand if you've got one. And then back leg strong and powerful, back foot strong and powerful. Imagine you want to drag your left hip towards the back wall, but at the same time, left knee is magnetized to your right armpit. Feel that twist coming right from your center. Ring out, use your breath. Maybe gaze up at your left hand. Take one more big, spacious breath, full body breath. End of your exhale, nice work. Let it go. Pivot your back heel down. And then rise up, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Left toes face forward, right toes face directly to the right. And then if it feels like your butt's sticking out, see if you can wrap your left butt cheek, neutralize through your pelvis, shoulders stack over hips. Breathe into your posture, slow and steady. Next time you inhale, keep your legs the same. Reach your left fingertips forward, slide your ribs forward, and then tip it over. Left hand towards the ground, right arm towards the sky, side angle posture. You can stay here or explore. Maybe take your right arm forward, half bind, full bind if it's in your practice. About 3 more deep breaths. Stay rooted through your feet, outer edges especially. Stay open through your hips, your heart, your shoulders. Good job. Rooting into your feet with your next inhale. Rise up, straighten your front leg, reach up, reach back, reverse triangle. Lengthening through your left side. I like to bring my hands to the front of my hips and just feel, are they straight across? Or is one higher than the other? So maybe make little adjustments. Press through your feet. Press through the ball of your left foot, reach through your left fingertips. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge position. Inhale, three-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. And then your choice, exhale straight to down dog or come forward, vinyasa. Take it your way. Inhale, open your heart. You can take an extra breath here if you want. When you're ready, down dog, everybody. Good, big deep breaths. Ujjayi, reconnect. So we'll move through that entire sequence now. One breath, one movement. It doesn't mean we speed through it with momentum. It means we move slow, big, deep breaths, intentional movement. If at any time you want to take a little break or you want to modify or move on your own, that is always fine with me. So this is your practice first. All of my cues are invitations. If you are coming with me, one more big inhale into your dog pose. Exhale, look to the top of your mat, step or float, forward fold. Breathe into your spinal extension, your halfway lift. Exhale, bow, let it go. From the press of your feet, take it all the way up. Inhale, arms to the sky, stretch tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms reach up, high mountain. Bear pose to the right. Exhale, get low, reach forward, butt goes back. Inhale, back to center, reach high. Other side, step out wide, keep all 10 toes facing forward, spine parallel to the ground. Inhale, back to center, reach. Add your back bend, exhale, cactus your arms, curl open. Inhale, re-extend, realign, so neutral pelvis, neutral spine, feel into it. Stick your butt out behind you, take your heart forward, slow dive all the way down, forward fold. Nice job, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, nice Sydney, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, friends. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky, stretch it long. Use your core strength. Exhale, step your right foot through, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, strong legs, lift your heart, maybe gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh, lean forward, prepare to balance. Inhale, warrior three, back foot floats up. Stay here for your exhale, option to add some arms. Inhale, come back to crescent, soft landing if possible. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the earth. You've got your twist, right arm to the sky. Inhale, open up. Exhale, unwind, back heel pivots down. Inhale, warrior two, rise. Open through your hips and your heart. Exhale, reach forward, tip it over, side angle. Empty all the way out. Inhale, reverse try. So rise up, straighten your front leg, reach up, reach back. Sorry, guys. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Pivot to the ball of your back foot. Three-legged down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, you choose straight to down dog or come forward, vinyasa. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips, nice Makai. Big inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot steps through as soft as possible. Thanks, Chris. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Reach up, maybe gaze up, lift through your heart. Exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh, lean forward, navel to spine, prepare to balance. Inhale, back foot floats up. Stay here for your exhale. Maybe add your arms. Yes, as you inhale, back to crescent lunge, soft landing, arms reach up, breathe in. Nice work, good, Christine. Exhale, hands come down. Twist, right hand stays down, left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, unwind, pivot your back heel down. Warrior two, rise, inhale. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, empty out. Inhale, reverse triangle, rise up, straighten your front leg. Long line of energy. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth. Three-legged down dog, left leg high. Exhale, rock it forward and lower down, chaturanga. Good, Scotty. Inhale, lift your heart, curl open. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Give yourself just a moment here. Find your breath, slow it down. Smooth it out. Feel the energy inside of you, that energy circulating, that energy we've stirred up. One more time through, listen for a few small changes if you're coming with me. One last big inhale into your dog pose. Exhale, look forward, empty out, step or hop, forward fold, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Press into your feet, lead with your heart, rise. Inhale, arms up, maybe gaze up. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, reach. Bear pose to the right, exhale, get low, keep your spine long. Inhale, back to high mountain, stretch it out. Other side, left foot steps left, stick your butt out, reach forward. Inhale, high mountain. Work your back bend as you exhale. Cactus your arms. Curl open. Gently press your hips forward. Yes. Inhale. Re-extend. Realign. Listen, friends. Chair plane or drinking bird. Bend your knees. Swing your arms back. Maybe float to tiptoes. Yes. Maybe stay on tiptoes. High mountain. All the way up as tall as you can grow. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. Slow swan dive down. Forward fold. Heels on the ground as you inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa or skip it straight back to down dog if you'd rather. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. All right, listen here. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, or as close as you can come. Inhale, right leg high, stretch it out. Exhale, right knee, right armpit, or as high as you can get on your right arm. Maybe bend your elbows, add a little push up. Inhale, three-legged dog, stretch. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step through low lunge. Rise up to your crescent lunge, inhale. Big, deep breaths. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, navel to spine, prepare for your balance. As you inhale, float off your back foot, warrior three variation. Stay for your exhale, option to add some arms, your choice. Good, inhale, back to crescent, soft landing if possible. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Inhale, twist, right arm to the sky, open through the right side of your heart. Exhale, let it go. Pivot your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two, rise. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, empty out. Everything stays open. Inhale, you choose reverse triangle or reverse warrior. So change it up if you'd like. Exhale, hands to the earth. Now listen, three-legged down dog, right leg to the sky, open up your right hip, bend your right knee. Stay here, or option to flip your dog, right foot comes down behind, reach your right arm forward, reach your heart forward, press your hips towards the sky. Yes, breathe all the way down into your belly. Those of you in the back bend, take one more huge breath. Everybody, regular down dog. So meet up in down dog, walk it out, pedal out your heels. Keep walking it out in your down dog. Or inhale, rock forward, high plank, option to hover right leg. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, peel your heart open. Exhale, down dog. All right, everybody, inhale, left leg high. You can hang out here or exhale, left knee, right elbow, as close as you can come. Yes, nice, Hans. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left to left, as high as you can get on your left arm. Add that push-up if you want it. Nice, Scott. Inhale, back up, lengthen. Awesome, okay, and then exhale, left knee to your nose, step forward softly, low lunge. Rise with your in-breath, crescent lunge. Slow, steady. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, navel to your spine. Feel that connection to center. Inhale, fly, warrior 3 variation, back foot floats. Stay for your exhale, add some arms. Beautiful, friends. Back to your crescent lunge. Breathe in, soft landing. Exhale, hands to the earth. Twist one more time, left arm to the sky. Follow with your gaze. Exhale, unwind. Back heel pivots down. Warrior 2, breathe in and rock. Exhale, reach forward, slide your ribs, tip it over, side angle, stay open. Inhale, you choose reverse try or reverse warrior. You're welcome to change it up if you want. Exhale, hands to the earth, low lunge. 3-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. Open your left hip, bend your left knee. Yes, stay here, get this nice opening for your hip, or flip your dog. Step your left foot down behind, left arm forward or left hand behind your head even. Sometimes I like that variation. Heart forward, hips towards the sky. Feel your back muscles hug around your spine. One more round. Beautiful, nice doggy. Come back, everybody, regular down dog. Walk it out. Keep walking it out, or inhale, rock forward, option to hover left leg. Exhale, lower down. Heart lifts as you breathe in. Hips lift as you breathe out. So you choose, friends. Stay in down dog. Find your breath, catch your breath, or lower your knees and take a child's pose. So give yourself a moment to simply notice, to simply feel, observe, slow down, reconnect. Soften your face. Loosen up through your eyebrows, your forehead, your eyelids. Maybe give yourself a couple open mouth sighs. Good, everybody. Downward facing dog in your next breath or two. All right, from your down dog, one more great big inhale. And then exhale, crawl your hands to the back of your mat again. So just like at the beginning of class, back to your forward fold. Once you are there, bring your feet mat width distance apart. All 10 toes face forward. Inhale to your halfway lift position. And then bring your left hand down right underneath your chest. You can use a block if you want. Right arm to the sky for a twist. Either keep both legs straight, reach forward through the crown of your head, lengthen your spine. If you would like, you can bend your left knee a lot if that feels better. Stay where you're at, or option to wrap your right arm behind your back. Option to grab your outer right ankle with your left hand. Take it a little further. Use your exhales to work your twist from the inside. Yeah. Take one more round. Exhale to ring out through your spine. End of your exhalation, slowly unwind. And then we'll just switch to the other side. So right fingertips on the ground, right hand on the block if you want, left arm up. So either both legs straight, like a slightly wide-legged straddle position, or bend your right knee if it feels better. Left arm can wrap behind, right hand can grab your outer left ankle at any time. Use that as gentle leverage to work your twists. Keep the length in your spine. Keep reaching back through your sit bones, through your hips. Keep pressing back through the tops of your thighs. Take one more round. Nice work. End of your exhale, unwind. Now, ragdoll pose. Grab opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Let your upper body be very heavy. See if you can feel that connection to center, that rope attached to your belly button. You're dangling from it. Yeah. All right, let that go. You can keep your feet wide or bring them in, however you like them. Hips width distance, big toes touch. Ever so slowly, roll up to stand, one vertebra at a time. Let your arms and head hang heavy the entire way. Once you're at the top, head stack, shoulders roll back and down. Open your palms to face forward. And just stand here for a moment, eyes closed, root through your feet, draw up through the crown of your head, broaden through your shoulders, broaden through your collarbones. Feel the energy inside of you. Feel how this feels to stand with awareness, with intention. And then keep your eyes closed, but just slouch for a second. So let your shoulders round, maybe sink into your hips. See how that feels, the energy inside of you. It's different, it's closed. Open up again, stand tall, broaden your shoulders, open your palms, receptive. Good, stay as you are, breathe in as big as you can, hold in fullness. Exhale, sigh it out. Ujjayi breath, arms to the sky, inhale. Pause here, standing on your right foot, so root into your right foot, left knee floats up, standing staff. And then figure 4. So we're going into a broken chair pose, outer left ankle, top of your right thigh. You can bring hands to heart. You can take more of a chair plane. If you want, you can turn it into a forward fold variation or even an arm balance, maybe even a twist. So lots of places to go. Take about 3 to 5 rounds exploring here. Keep your left toes very active, your left foot flexed. And actively press your outer ankle into the top of your thigh. Nice, Sydney. Connected to your center. Slow, steady, focused. Nice, you guys. Take one more round. As you inhale, bring it back to your standing staff. Arms to the sky. Left knee lifts. If you want, you can extend your left leg for a little bit more. Take one more inhale. Now listen, as you exhale, swing your left leg around. Left toes off the right side of your yoga mat, curtsy squat, hands to heart, get low. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward, tone your belly, reach your tailbone towards the ground, take little pulses with your legs. Good, stay rooted into the inner edge of your right foot if you can. One more pulse, get as low as you can and hold. One more breath. Good work. Inhale, high mountain, stretch out. Exhale, slow dive. Take it all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, start to crawl your hands forward until you're in your plank position. From plank pose, side plank, Vashisthasana, right hand is your base. So either roll onto the baby toe edge of your right foot, left arm to the sky, or right knee can absolutely come down to modify. Right forearm can come down to modify. Yes. Nice, Cam. Maybe reach your left arm towards the front wall, bicep next to your ear, lengthen your left side. Maybe float your left leg up. Lift your hips even higher. Nice, Hans. Take one more huge breath. Beautiful, friends. End of your exhale, plank or modified plank. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower all the way down slowly. Start in a baby cobra. So lift your chest using back strength rather than arm strength. Roll your shoulders back and down. Elbow tips point straight back. And then press down through your pelvis. Press down through your shoelaces. Try to spread your toes and press down through your toenails. Now keep your legs, your lower body rooted.
Float your hands up, reach your hands back. So not using the strength in your glutes, but the strength in your back body. Bring a little bend into your elbows. Try to squeeze them towards each other. See if you can feel your mid-back muscles fire. Lift higher. One more inhale. Yeah. Exhale, let it go. Rest your head to either side. Breathe down into your low back. You might shimmy your hips side to side. You might windshield wiper your shins side to side. Just feel the ground underneath you. Take energy from it. In your next few rounds, downward facing dog. So however you want to get back there, maybe you pause for a couple cat cows. Maybe you hang out in a child's pose for a breath or two. Eventually back to your down dog. Reconnect with your breath. So I always say this, but I feel like this is the part of class where your breath is like so important. Your body is tired, your muscles are fatigued, but your breath is still powerful and strong. So hone in on it, use it to your advantage. Use it as a second wind. Let it power you from the inside. All right, friends, from your dog pose, inhale, take your right leg to the sky. And then exhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. We're gonna take this into a wide-legged straddle. So walk your hands all the way over to the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Find a halfway lift on an inhale. If you want, you can try adding some arms, reach your arms out or even reach your arms forward. Hold there for as long as you want, working that length. And then whenever you're ready, fold. If you want to explore movement, please feel free. Good, nice, Sydney. Wherever you choose to go with this, your breath is right there with you. If you're working your fold, I feel like the best way, at least for me, is to get my hands either on the same plane as my feet. So you could grab your ankles, you could wrap peace fingers around big toes, or you could even crawl your hands underneath your legs. And then try to bring your weight just ever so slightly forward. So balls of your feet, toes, and then lift through your sit bones, press back through the tops of your thighs. Big deep breaths, take one more. Nice, Makai. Next time you inhale, come back to a halfway lift position, fingertips just on the ground. Exhale, walk your hands forward, rotate your toes forward. Keep your hands inside your right foot. Walk your right foot all the way out to the width of your mat. So you can either stay right here, back knee can also come down at any time. Start to lower your upper body down. Try not to collapse over to the left. So it's going to be tempting to just lean over to the left. Encourage your weight to the right and slightly forward. If you want, you can pivot your right toes out to the right. You can also roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Try to get your right knee to track open towards your pinky toe rather than falling in towards your big toe. Good. Imagine you're just melting through your heart space, softening through your heart space. Back knee down at any time for a little less intensity. And then notice, where are you holding tension? Where are you holding resistance? Can you soften? Give yourself a couple open mouth sighs if it would feel good. Last couple big breaths. Last 2 or 3 rounds. Really good poses, everybody. Good alignment. All right, end of your next exhale, take it all the way to emptiness. And then start to lift back up to your hands. Plant your palms. Listen, if your back knee is lifted, set your back knee down. Take your right leg back, and then take your right tiptoes all the way off the left side of your yoga mat. Pull your hips over to the right, gaze back over your left shoulder. I like to bend my left elbow and kind of come down to my left forearm sometimes. You might round your spine a little. You might arch your back a little. Take one more big breath. Lengthen through your right side body. Yeah, and then come back, tabletop, hands and knees. Back to downward facing dog. If you want to move through a vinyasa on your own, go for it. Otherwise, just a couple breaths, paddling it out. Maybe noticing a difference between right side and left side. Good job, friends. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, slowly crawl your hands to the back of your mat one last time. This time, when you get there, take your feet out to the width of your mat, pivot your toes out, heels in, come down to your low yogi squat, Malasana. So if possible, keep your heels on the ground. If it's helpful, you can use a block underneath your butt. Try to bring your weight more back into your heels. Elbows at your inner thighs or inner knees, hands to your heart. You can stay here, or you can work with a twist. Left arm reaches to the left, right arm to the sky. Gaze up at your right fingertips, open through the right side of your heart. Try to stay rooted through your heels. One more breath. End of your exhale, unwind and switch sides. So right arm out to the right, press arm into leg, leg into arm. Left arm opens, gaze up. Yeah, open through the left side of your heart, left shoulder. Try to keep the weight in your heels. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them. One more breath. Nice work. End of your exhale, release. Fingertips to the ground, hips to the sky. You can heel toe your feet in, however you prefer them. Hips width or big toes touch. Ever so slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Yeah, if you want a halfway lift first, go for it. So rising slowly, eventually head stack, shoulders roll back and down, palms open. Just stand here for a moment. This is your mountain pose, strong, sturdy way of standing. So rooted through your feet. Draw up through the crown of your head. Yes, broaden through your shoulders. Feel all of that energy moving through you. Stay as you are, breathe in as big as you can. Take up more space energetically. Hold. Open mouth sigh, let it go. Ah. All right, Ujjayi. Inhale, take your arms up. Rooting into your left foot this time. Right knee floats up. Standing staff, flex your right toes. And then as you are ready, move into your figure four. So outer right ankle, top of your left thigh. You can take it into whatever variation you want. So explore in whatever way calls to you on this side. Maybe the exact same thing you did on the other side, maybe something totally different. Good. Right toes stay flexed and active. And then press your outer ankle like you're trying to cement it into the top of your thigh. Last couple of breaths, soften through your face. Nice work. Focused. So calm and relax, but focus and alert at the same time. Next time you inhale, slowly come back up to your standing staff. Arms to the sky. Right knee lifts. You can extend your right leg if you want. And then we've got our curtsy squat. Swing your right leg around. Right toes off the left side of your mat. Keep your hips square. So left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. Hands to heart. Take your little pulses up and down. Try not to look down at the ground and round your spine, but lengthen, gaze forward. Tailbone reaches towards the ground, belly button pulls in and up. Get as low as you can, hold for one deep breath. Inhale, high mountain, stretch it out. Let's take one last standing back bend, cactus your arms, open your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign.
And then take it all the way down, slow dive. Good. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then start to crawl your hands forward, finding your plank pose. Shavasana, side plank. So left hand is your base. Roll onto the baby toe edge of left foot, right arm to the sky. If you want to modify, you're more than welcome to do so. Left knee down, left forearm down, perfectly fine. Lift your hips super high. Maybe right arm reaches forward. Maybe right leg floats up. Yeah, it's fullest expression. One more big, huge breath. Nice job, friends. Plank or modified. Inhale at the top. Exhale all the way to your belly slowly. Start with your baby cobra. Float your hands up. Reach your hands back. This time, go ahead and float your feet up. Reach your toes back. So full locust pose, but hug in with your inner thighs. Nice, Hans. You can stay here, or option to interlace your fingers, or option to take your full floor bow. So bend your knees, grab hold of your feet or your ankles, kick feet into hand, pull hands back into feet. Everybody, no matter what variation you are in, inner thighs squeeze towards midline. That'll keep you out of your low back. Use your mid and your upper back strength. Lift your heart higher. One last huge breath. Beautiful job. End of your exhale. Let it go. Rest your head to either side. Belly to the earth. Just relax. You can shimmy your hips. You can windshield wiper your shins. Sometimes I like to play with egg beater shins. So circling my feet in opposite directions at opposite times. Like you're throwing them into a mixing bowl. In your next about 3 rounds, downward facing dog. Good job, you guys. Once you're back in your down dog, reconnect to your Ujjayi breath. Keep it strong and powerful just a little bit longer. From your down dog, inhale your left leg high. Step your left foot forward, low lunge. And then wide-legged forward fold, hands over to the right side of your mat, the long edge. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Halfway lift on an inhale. And you can either work on your own. Please feel free to do your own thing. If you would like to, option to come with me for Skandasana towards the back of your mat. So walking your hands back, bending your back knee. You can stay here or pivot your right toes to face the back edge of your mat. Butt comes down as your left toes rotate up to face the sky. So try to keep the weight in your right heel. It's like a half Malasana with a hamstring stretch. Flex through your left toes and imagine you're trying to pull your left heel towards your right heel. Maybe float your arms up. If you're with me, one more big breath. And then come through center, switch it up. So take it as far as you want. All 10 toes can face forward, or left toes face towards the top of your mat, right toes face towards the sky. Flex and active through your toes, but towards the ground. Add some arms if you'd like. Nice work. One more round if you're with me. Everybody, inhale, halfway lift position with your legs nice and long. Fingertips on the ground. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Keep your hands on the inside of your left foot. So you're in a low lunge. Walk your left foot out to the width of your mat. And then from here, back knee can stay lifted or back knee can come down. Start to lower your upper body towards the ground. Try not to collapse over to the right. It's going to be so tempting. It's so much easier Try to encourage your weight to the left, so staying with sensation. Your front knee should be on top of or a little bit behind your ankle, so if you need to, walk your front foot further forward or walk your back foot further back. Track your knee open towards your pinky toe. Pivot onto the outer edge of your foot if that feels good. Pivot your toes out to the left if that feels good. About 3 more rounds. Soften through your heart. So rather than resisting sensation like it's the worst thing ever, know that it is only temporary. See if you can surrender into it, relax around it. Nice job, friends. Take just one last massive breath here. Maybe an open mouth exhale. Good, and then rise back up to your hands. Plant your palms, bring your back knee down if it's not there already. And then take your left foot back. So left leg goes back, and then left tiptoes off the right side of your yoga mat. Pull your hips over to the left towards the windows. Gaze back over your right shoulder. Maybe bending one or both elbows, maybe rounding a little bit. So try not to look just with your eyeballs or your head. Look with your entire left side, lengthen. One more breath. Back to tabletop. Back to downward facing dog. And this is your final down dog. If you want to take one final vinyasa, now is your chance. Otherwise, just stretch into your down dog. Work into all that space we have created. Very nice poses, everybody. Last big breath here. End of your exhale. Set your knees down gently for just a moment. Find a child's pose, hips to heels, forehead to your mat. So right back where we began our practice. And just notice how your body might feel a little bit different. Has anything shifted physically, energetically, emotionally? Just notice. Next inhale, rise up to hands and knees. Find your way down onto your back, and you can face whichever direction you want to. Once you're on your back, full body stretch. So arms overhead and legs extended forward. Rather than actively reaching for a moment, just let your body relax in this position. So if your elbows bend, that's okay. If your feet flop out or flop in, that's okay. Just let your body kind of settle here for a moment. Send your breath all the way down the length of your spine. Good, and then one big inhale. Now actively reach through fingers and toes. See if you can press down through the backs of your ribs. Exhale, draw your knees in towards your belly. Find a gentle rock from side to side. And then set your feet on the ground with your knees bent. Supine pigeon today, outer right ankle to the top of your left thigh. So figure 4 with your legs. Flex your right toes. You can keep your left foot on the ground if that feels better, or pick up your left foot, interlace your fingers behind your left thigh or in front of your left shin. Pull in with your arm strength, but at the same time, resist with your legs. So you're not trying to round your spine, you're trying to keep a nice neutral spine. Maybe a little rock from side to side as you breathe down into your right hip. Slow, deep breath. If you are holding onto your left leg, go ahead and set your left foot back on the ground.
Leave your legs in this position, so keep your figure 4. Tee out your arms or cactus your arms, and then let your legs fall over to the left side. See if you can keep pressing your outer ankle into the top of your thigh, like you want to press your right knee forward. So you'll still feel a stretch in your hip, just at a different angle. Yeah, sometimes I like to feel what it feels like to press my right knee forward and away from my upper body, and then I feel what it feels like to let my knee fall in and up towards my chest. So just exploring, always being curious. Gaze up or over your right shoulder. Send your breath all the way down. Couple more rounds here. Keep your legs in your figure 4. Bring them back to center. And then walk your left foot out to the left long edge of your mat. Let your knees fall to the right side. So like a windshield wiper pose, outer edge of right foot to the outside of your left knee. Just wind away. You're all good. Gaze up or over your left shoulder. You can use your right leg to just gently encourage your left knee forward and down. If your left ribs are lifting a lot, have the intention of pressing down through the backs of your left ribs, even if they don't touch the ground. Good job. Lengthening your left side from your left shoulder all the way down to your left knee. Breathe into that space. One more round. And then bring your legs back up. Might feel nice to extend your right leg straight up, roll out your ankle. And then right foot to the ground, switch to the other side, supine pigeon. So outer left ankle, top of right thigh as you're ready. Right foot can stay grounded, or pick up your right foot, grab hold of your right leg, back of your thigh, front of your shin. Try to keep a neutral spine. Send your breath down into your left hip. 2 or 3 more rounds here. And then when you're ready, set your right foot on the ground. This time, letting your legs fall over to the right side first. Left arm out to the left. So play with pressing your left knee forward, away from your upper body, flexing your toes. And perhaps see what it feels like to let your left knee fall in and up towards your chest. Shoulders open, square towards the sky. Gaze up or to the left. Just notice the rise and fall of your breath. And then go ahead, friends, and switch to the other side. So keeping your figure 4, your legs come through center, and then fall over to the left side. Right foot out to the long edge of your mat.
Lengthen from your right shoulder down to your right knee. Good job, friends. Whenever you're ready, bring your legs back up. Maybe you want to give your left leg a big stretch up towards the sky. Roll out your ankle. And then any finishing movements that will complete your practice for you. So maybe a happy baby, maybe one last inversion, one last heart opener, hip opener. If you want to go straight into your Shavasana, you are more than welcome to. So in your next few breaths, just slowly finding your way into your final relaxation. And as you move into your Shavasana, perhaps you give yourself one last big falling out breath to just drop in. Eventually, everybody, just let your breath become effortless. Let your muscles relax, let your eyes rest. And just take these last few moments to soak it all in. Shavasana.
Plenty of people live on the surface of their lives, but we can always take a deep breath, come back, be still. There's a healthy, beautiful, powerful stillness if we sit and feel the movements of pain, pleasure, desire, and aversion. Do not dance on the leaves of your life. Find the trunk of who you are, the stability, the strength, that which does not move so quickly. The purpose of meditation is to discover inner strength and stability. Discover the heartwood inside of ourselves that is not so easily influenced by what goes on around us. Discover the sense of wholeness, of well-being, or goodness, or love, or peace. This is heartwood. This is worth carrying with you and being connected to. Yes, we respond responsibly to what goes on around us, but we do not sacrifice this inner stability for the fluttering leaves that ask for our attention. It's by Gil Fronsdale. Take a deep breath in, friends. And then exhale, release. And just staying connected to your inner stability. Start to move gently through your body and eventually find your way onto either side, fetal position. Give yourself a moment to just rest on your side body, to kind of let the energy from our practice settle. And using your arm strength, guide yourself up into seated meditation. So eyes closed. Gather your hands to your heart center and bow your head to your heart. And just take one last moment to acknowledge yourself for all that you are. Acknowledge yourself for taking time to show up on your yoga mat, to do your practice, to connect with yourself in a deeper way. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. Namaste.
If you have any questions, you can always ask.